Hi guys, this is for third years more than anything. I know that I've spoken to many parents that say, I wish I knew what was going to be used in challenge so that I could have paid more attention to it in essentials. So I'm going to go through our Quid et Quo with a little crossover to what you will use in Latin. So again, third year is just giving you this heads up because now we're at the beginning of a new semester. You have this whole semester to try to prepare and get what you need out of essentials. So last semester in essentials, pretty exciting. All right, so we're going to use a sentence that crosses over into Latin. So the first sentence we're going to use is Mary praises God. So we write it on Mary praises God. Okay, pretty simple. Now we have who or what is our sentence about? Mary. That's our subject. Is Mary a noun or a pronoun? Noun. What's being said about Mary? Mary praises. So there's our verb. Mary praises who or what? Mary praises God. Does God replace or describe Mary? Or does God receive the praise? So God receives the praise. So he's our direct object. And that's how we know this is our transitive verb. Now we're going to go through some of our quid et quo with what we have over here. So we have Mary is our subject noun. So we're going to go to nouns. And we know that because it's a subject, she's in the nominative case. And because it's a name, it's proper. I'm going to go through this part pretty quickly because I don't want this video to be like forever long. She is singular. She is feminine. And she is concrete. And she is not a collective or compound. That one doesn't apply. So then we go to praises. Now we have praises as our verb. So we come over to our verbs. We know that it's a transitive verb, right? First person, second person, or third person. We haven't really done this too much in essentials yet this year, but again, you're third years. So hopefully this is a little more familiar. You look at your subject to be able to tell, is it first person, second person, third person? So I normally with Augie or Gina, whoever it is, I'll say, is it I praise, you praise, or someone else? And then Mary is someone else, right? She's not I or you. So we're going to say third person. Number, right? This is going to match our subject. So it's going to be singular. Voice, is Mary doing the action? Yes. So she is active. We learned that this week. Woo-woo. Mood, is this indicating something? Is it a I wish I was praising God, or is it a command? So it's just indicating something. It's an indicative mood. All right, here we go. Here's our tense made of time and form. So is this happening right now, present? Did it happen yesterday, or is it happening in the future? And hopefully they can see that it's not I was praising or I will praise. It's actually just happening right now, present. Form, simple, perfect, progressive. Perfect, progressive. We haven't done this too much, but it is simple. These are a lot on your verb charts, the verb anatomy charts. We haven't gotten into them too much this year, but again, you have seen them if you're third year. So direct object. Let's go to this one. It's back to nouns. Nouns. Case for direct object. It's objective. Let's see what's next. Proper or common. It's proper. Singular. It's masculine. Concrete. And then that one doesn't apply. Okay, so we did it. Now in essentials, this is where we end. Okay? So now I'm going to show you how it overlaps with Latin. Here's our Latin. I am going to go ahead and copy Mary praises God onto here. Mary praises God. And then we're going to go ahead and go, step one is to write it out, just like it is on the Quid et Quo. The second step is your dictionary or your translation. So this you guys do not learn in Essentials. You don't learn Latin vocab, but I will go ahead and write it in there for you. We have praises and we have God. So they all have stems. Okay, so now we go into step 3, which is parse it and tell everything you know about this word. So what do we know about Mary? We know that it's subject, which in Latin we call nominative subject. Foundations work. Woo woo. Nominative. Then we know, let's see, what else do we know about Mary? We can go back to here even. We know that it's singular. So we also know it's feminine. And let's see, number, gender, number, case, and declension, which you will learn in challenge. So we know that it's first declension. All right, so then we go to praises, and we have to write what we know about praises. Thankfully, we've also done this over here. And if you look on this one, what do you have over here? What do you need to know about verb? Okay, the conjugation, this is a first conjugation. Is it transitive or intransitive? We already know that because of what we did just a second ago. What tense is it? Now the tense is going to be what we just learned. It is present tense, right? Aren't you glad we did our quid it quo? The person, remember the person? It has to match. We have third person, so we have third. And the number, we have singular. Okay, so now we go to God, and we have the case. So for nouns, we're going to do our declension. God is second declension. Again, you'll learn that part in Latin, so don't worry. Then we do our gender, masculine, our number, singular, and our case, which in this is called, we call it objective. But if you remember our foundations memory work, it is nominative, subject, genitive, possessive, dative, indirect, object, accusative, direct object. Are you so glad that we have that for foundations? Okay, so now what we do is we go to some more memory work to finish this up. But this is what will help you from Essentials, okay? The parsing it will help you be able to find everything you need to know. And let me tell you why you need to know it, okay? Because I need to find a first declension nominative singular ending for my subject. Now this, you guys know, I, singular first declension. Okay, so that fits singular, first declension, nominative, singular, first declension, nominative. So I'm going to put an at the end. All right, let's go to our, because I have my noun chart out, we're going to go ahead and go to our nouns first. We'll come back to our verb. Okay, here we go. We got to find another noun ending. Second declension, masculine, singular, accusative. I don't know why I drove with singular. It's like singular. Second declension, masculine, singular. And now we have to find accusative. And what do we have? Us, e, o, o. Us, e, o, o. So there's that. And we write in our ending. Awesome. Now what about our verb? Our verb, we already figured out, is first conjugation, which you guys know, transitive, present, third person singular. Present, third person singular. And we get to pick from these. It is going to be our T. O-S-T, must-st, O-S-T. And this is our first conjugation stem vowel. You'll learn that. And then we add our T. So we actually then get to rewrite it. Maria, Ladat, Deum, and I always forget my macrons, which drive my kids crazy, but you get to pick if you love macrons or not. Then we put it in the form, which you'll learn in Latin, that the verb goes at the end. Okay, so there you go. So that is why it is helpful to know the quid quo and the question confirmation. So the question confirmation helps you find the cases, right? Subject, verb, direct object. And if you can't find those, then you can't find the endings that are right for those. Okay, so you need all of these things to work together for your good. So anyways, that's super quick. Yeah, so if you have any questions, let me know. All right, bye guys.